Yeah, I was about to like type this whole. Yeah, I thought. So when I saw there was only 2.5 hours and how long to beat, and then I've been playing this, and I was like, well, maybe that was somebody playing the demo. But then last night I got on Steam to like read the reviews for the game, just because I was like, I wonder how well this game's being reviewed. And there was somebody that was like, you can beat the game in 40 minutes or an hour, and I was like, what? Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I've just been. It's been too difficult for me. I don't know. There were a couple of people that were complaining about the game, or just critiquing it, I guess, that it's not survival horror. Neen, thank you for the 35 stream streak. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was thinking, what if you got him one of those little things from Home Alone 2 that Kevin talks into, and then he could just like tell his thoughts into that, and then listen to it himself, and then I'll be like, I'll listen to that when. I don't know. I've never had a child, and I don't ever plan on having a child or raising a child. I am surviving horrors. I did notice in one of the reviews someone mentioned the monotone voice of the protagonist of Sam, and she's just like nonplussed by anything that's happening. Also, welcome back from ads, everybody. You sound like that. But you also haven't been like transported to another dimension and faced off against a giant spider, a nasty giant spider. Or also transported to another dimension looking for a passed away grandparent, at least that I know of. That's what you think. I'm just telling y'all what I read on the Steam reviews. I would just have no sounds. I would just be cussing up a storm. And well, first of all, I don't think I would have gone to this weird house and through a weird door. But you know what? Who knows? Who knows? But I think this is their first game, so I feel like as maybe a first game attempt, I feel like it's a valiant effort. But yeah, we are, I think, close to the end, because last night I put the final piece. Okay, so I am technically at 2.5 hours according to the game clock. It just feels longer. Like, is that right? That can't be right. Can it? Where am I? Who am I? Okay, so I have lots of first aid kits. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, I better go save before, because this does not have auto saving. It's, like old school Resident Evil, or I guess Silent Hill. Like you have to manually save. Well, you haven't been going as late, so, and you pause the chat a lot, so probably, yeah, that's true. That's the thing, like with these games, it's like there's not really, you gotta like plan your stopping point. Again, since you can't just leave all willy-nilly. Proto, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. You looked so cute at the Lady Gaga concert in your coordinating outfit with your friends. It reminded me of like when my friends and I would get together for high school dances and we would like coordinate our outfits. It was very cute. I hope that you've been doing well. Okay, so I think that I put everything in. Yeah, like one of the years we had an 80s themed dance, and so we were like coordinating outfits for that, and then just if there were like different themes, we were like, let's plan our outfits. I haven't done that in so long. Just like mostly a color thing, since they were usually going to wear a dress and most of my friends were girls. Hi, Nick. Okay, Nick, I messaged you in the chat and then I was like, you might be doing other stuff. Have you listened to The Bitch Is Back by Charisma Carpenter? It's her newish podcast. I just found out about it a few days ago. I can't remember if I talked to you about it, but I was like, have I talked to Nick about this? Because I just finished the first episode yesterday. And then I started the second episode that's on Spotify, but apparently the full episode is on Patreon, and you have to be a Patreon subscriber, which is fine. But I was like, oh. I watched a few minutes of the first episode on YouTube a few weeks ago. Okay. I just listened to it over the course of like a couple nights at 1.5 speed. So she's very endearing to listen to. Does she talk about being in the hit TV show Angel starring Crystal Gurley, David Boreanaz? She does. She does. This is though, she's never watched Buffy or Angel, so she's starting at the beginning of Buffy and talking about each episode. In the first episode, she has, I can think of her, Darla, the actress that plays Darla, is it Julie Benz? She's the first guest. And then in the second episode, it's Eric Balfour who played Jesse, who also starred in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake with Jessica Biel. And in the behind the scenes footage on the DVD, you can see his penis. Your brain doesn't automatically hear everything 1.5 speed. No. Well, kind of, but I'm always just like, go faster, everybody go faster, talk faster. Hi Hondo, why can I not get away? I don't know, am I the nemesis in your life? Is that what's going on? It's good to see you. How have you been doing? Eric Balfour could tear my buns asunder. Yeah, that's what I remember thinking in that Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing. I was like, oh. I don't know what he's been up to lately. Maybe I bet he's living like a really happy life. Maybe he's also a Crystal Girly. Hondo, I'm doing well. I am ready to put a pin in this game. Mike Vogel. Oh my god, yeah, Mike. Okay, so normally I have not found, like, I can appreciate another blonde guy, but I've never been like, would, you know, flirt with them. But yes, Mike Vogel. Yes. Wow, Texas Chainsaw Massacre had so many hotties. Who knew? I hope Chrisma gets David on the show and he does a reading for her or whatever crystal. I think he will cleanse her aura with her crystals, I hope he does go on the show. I feel like he's not that big name that he wouldn't go on the show. But I don't know. Not trying to like poo-poo on David Boreanaz, but I'm just like, I don't know what he's been up to lately besides Crystal Girlian, you know? I still think about Jessica Biel's shirt knot in that movie. The shirt knot with like the abs and the bootcut jeans, and yeah. He said, I was in Bones, I'm above you. Yeah, I never watched Bonez. I also never watched the Navy SEALs.
The end of all of this.
Or whatever he was in, SEAL teams.
There's nowhere left to go now that I'm here. This is it. Just like the others, I came here trying to find out what comes next. What's after. I was so focused on getting here, on getting out of here, on being somewhere else, doing the same thing I've always done, even before all of this. All that time spent fearing the end I was actively searching for, but never paying attention to what was happening as it was happening. Was I wasting my time? Not because how I spent it was meaningless, but because I refused to experience life as it was passing by.
We love a monologue in this game. Don, hello, how are you? Finally get a chance to... It's good to see you. Hope you and these loves been well. Speaking for myself, I've been well. I know we've had a few people under the weather lately. So are you enjoying this? Because I just like paid attention to it last night and now I kind of want to play it. Nick, So I don't know if you heard me complain about this. A slight complaint last night. So I picked up some items in like the first area that you explore and I didn't use them because I was afraid I was going to get locked out of an area. Well, turns out like once you can get kicked out of the area like once you complete the area. I'm trying to be as like little spoilery as possible. So I just had like these items and so then I went back to like read a guide about like, oh, I just kind of want to see what I missed. And I missed like a whole bunch of stuff and I was like, okay, I'm busting out the guide. It hasn't been... enjoyed it for the most part, but depending on like budget, I would probably wait for a sale, which I did get it on sale. It's been good. Been working overnights these past 2 weeks. I've been working a lot since the promotion. Don, I hope that you're able still to get time to rest, and I hope that the promotion's going really well. I know, at least in my experience, like you want to prove that you're doing a great job, and so you kind of go above and beyond. So I hope that you are just taking good care of yourself. But I'm glad that you're doing good. Getting locked out of stuff stresses. Exactly, Nick. I talk about that, I feel like, in every single game that I play, where I'm like, if there's exploration and like you, like in Alone in the Dark, I think like you'd go through some area, like stuff would like cave in behind you and you're like, oh, I wasn't done exploring there. I should have gone left when I went right, you know, like that kind of stuff. So I said, I'm getting out my tablet. I'm getting out my tablet. I'm knocking shit down. Okay, let's go see what this is. There was a dialogue option I missed in the Alan Wake 2 DLC, just a tiny little thing. Oh, okay, I was lurking on you. You were playing the Control, the one that was like related to Control, right? I was lurking because I still want to play that. I still want to play Control, and then I wanted to go and play that DLC eventually. But I think you play as like the... It was phenomenal. Okay. That's a glowing review. Yes, I'm going to take the clock tower page. Thank you, sweetie. Ancient looking imposing doors. They're locked. But yeah, I want to play Control first because I feel like if you understand like the Control world, the DLC would make more sense, at least in what I experienced playing Alan Wake 2 without having played Control. I played Alan Wake 1, but I hadn't played, like I hadn't played Control. And then I just did whatever like DLC that I had, and there was like a Control chapter, and I was like, oh, this seems fun. You're also phenomenal. I unlatched the door. Okay, where are we going through here? The Control DLC is cool. Yeah, it was fun to play that, because I feel like it would be like, do you want to do this now? And I was like, well, of course. Like if it fits in. Okay, we're back in this little area. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I told you this, Yak. I was like, I keep forgetting that I own Control. Now, did I... Okay, so it looks like I can get a couple of different endings. And you know I love choices. We're gonna do that there. And then I'm just gonna do this little thing over here. Did we look at this photo? A photo I found in the clock tower. I can't make out what it is, but I feel sad looking at it. We're always feeling sad. Do you Steam Family Share with anyone? No. I don't... Okay, this is gonna sound really dumb. I don't even know for sure what that is. I'm assuming that people could like log into the account and play the games that I have on Steam. I placed the photograph in the frame. I've come so far, but I think this is the end now. Those things, those monsters, I couldn't keep fending them off. All of this just because I couldn't accept it. Yeah, and vice versa. You link people together as a family and oh, okay. I guess that would be cool if Nate ever wants to play anything other than The Sims 4. I've come so far to lose it all. I think you just can't play the same game at the same time. Okay. I'm trying to think. I feel like Nate accesses The Sims 4 through the EA instead of Steam. But I'll let him know that. It used to be that you couldn't play anything at the same time, but now, okay. I'll be like, do you want to play any of these games? Because now you have access. Look at my vast library of games that I've accumulated over the past 300 years.
My thoughts. From the time I was able to form my first words. Half of this doesn't make any sense. My childish thoughts are all jumbled and mostly nonsense. I can tell when I started to grow up. I was so sad, frustrated, scared. I felt like the world betrayed me. Looking further in, holy shit, the words are appearing as I think. 1, 2, testing. Ugh, I'm getting nauseous reading what's in my head as I think it. It's time to close this book and get out of here.
It used to be that if you played another person's games, it would kick you off, but now there's copies in the whole library. Okay, I need to wishlist that new Sims game. Oh, the one, yes, I can't remember what it's called. I liked the artwork of it, and then I was like, wait, are all the characters in this game depressed and crying while sitting up against the bathtub? So 2 people can play the same game if there's 2. Used to be, okay, it would kick you off, but now there's copies. So now 2 people can play the same game if there's 2 copies. Yes, take the ancient key. An extremely old key. I can feel something channel through me as I hold it. Love channeling. Now, is there... What's this? Oh yes, let's take another first aid. I don't know why when that happened, but apparently the chessboard gave me a first aid kit, so... That's cool. They still give you these cigarettes. Like, what are the cigarettes for? Apparently nothing? I tried smoking them. Maybe I'll try smoking them again. Don't smoke. I don't need to use this right now. How do you know? How do you feel about blind boxes? Okay, are blind boxes when you get something but you don't know what's in it? But like you spend like it's always the same amount of money, but you don't know what's going to be in the blind box. So you could get like multiples of the same thing. I would say that they're not for me. Paralives. That's what it, Paralives. Parasites, Paralives. Voodoo, hi. I was thinking about you today because I was like, I really need to find a strawberry. I really do need to find that for you. How are you? Yeah, if there was a Buffy one, you would probably buy 3 and always get Xander. Yeah, exactly. And there's just, like, I can't imagine. I'm trying to think of like what, like I have the Buffy Funko Pop and that was enough for me. I don't know. Maybe if there was like a ticket to like meet Sarah Michelle Gellar, then I would buy them. If there was like a guaranteed ticket and a blind box that was like, we will fly you out to spend the day with SMG, you will go shopping, you will have brunch, you will have lunch, you'll do more shopping, you'll work out together, you'll go to dinner, and then the next day you have a spa day and then you go home. What do you even say to SMG? I would say, hey diva. Let's pour ourselves some strawberry wine. Voodoo, I don't have any strawberry wine, but I do have some sparkling lime water. Paralyzed is going to be so good, but I am nervous about the no pay DLC, just free updates. Like, are they going to make enough money to fund new content? I don't know. See, I'll wait for like 5 years to play it. Slay, you ate. No, I don't even, like, I would say thank you. Thank you for being such like, okay, so I feel like in her personal life, from what I've seen, she's given back in a lot of ways. Like she's like helped build schools and get clean water for communities. But I would just say, like, I appreciate your portrayal of these iconic characters that I've always looked up to. And thank you for helping to bring Buffy back. Thank you for finally saying yes. And Thank you for being a guest judge on Drag Race. So I watched season 6 again after not watching any Buffy the Vampire Slayer for like 10 years. Where did I get 6? But I used to watch the whole series every year for like 10 years. And the whole Buffy and Spike thing, what? Yeah. I think you know this, Voodoo. Spike, I've always been like, please just kill Spike. Like maybe in this rewatch, she'll kill Spike in like season 3 or 4. Maybe she'll just get rid of Spike now because I hate Spike. Just get out of here, Spike. Go to hell, Spike. I would be the only weirdo that talks to her about Nick. Okay, I did watch Ringer. I did enjoy Ringer. Her character, is it Siobhan, when she goes to talk to the guy that she's seducing to make him think that she's been like abused by her husband, and she like takes the medicine cabinet and it's like, diva girl, that character was out of control. She also, I loved that the character had like the giant picture of her face like on the wall of their penthouse. I was like, she is that bitch. She is that bitch. Wait, bringing her back? What's happening? Wait, Voodoo, the Buffy reboot, the Buffy continuation. Is that what you're talking about? I love that show. I need to rewatch it. I feel like that show started the trend of the giant picture. Yes, that, well, I mean, also Paris Hilton had one too. Voodoo, yes. There is a Buffy continuation with a new Slayer and like new cast that hopefully will be out. The pilot at least will be out early next year. Daryl, I'm doing well today. How are you? Who is this a Jeopardy question? Who is Paris Hilton? I have all the comics of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer continuation. Well, Voodoo, let's get together and have like a Buffy collection party. I love a good show and tell with like really nerdy things. Who is Paris Hilton? Nick, did you ever watch The Simple Life? I didn't watch a ton of it, but there was the one where she and Nicole worked at Sonic, and when people would order, she'd be like, thanks, bitch, have a great day, or have a nice day. Thanks, bitch, have a nice day. After she like got their money, or they like put in their order, thanks, bitch, have a nice day. I used to watch The Simple Life with my sister. Yeah, I got The Simple Life and The Hills for my first boyfriend because he loved both of those shows. I got them on like the DVD sets. I did not. The only Paris things I watched were her and Veronica Mars and My Beloved House of Wax. Wait, I watched Veronica Mars. I kind of forgot that she was on... Was she like one of the high school students? In like one episode? I dated a guy who was in high school when The Simple Life was in Arkansas. Sorry, I dated a guy who was in the high school of that city they were in. Voodoo, did he get to meet them? Yeah, right at the beginning. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I finally watched Veronica Mars last year. Like, it was in the last couple years. We watched the original series, then we watched the movie, and then we watched the reboot or the continuation. And after that, I was like, no more. Well, it was the end, but I was not feeling that. We got to meet them. He said they were so pretty and nice to him. That's wonderful. Voodoo, where is this guy now? So pretty and nice to him. I mean, that's really all you could ask for. We all just want kindness, you know? I'm pretty sure he's dead. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Voodoo. No. No. Well, that sucks. Not me knowing what not to say. He dumped me. Oh. But I guess this was a long time ago. That was the simple life. Not that it like diminishes grief. So I shot 2 warning shots. Voodoo, I can't take a confession in a Twitch chat right now. You're gonna have to get on a recorded Zoom call with me. And then you're gonna have to sing that song from Chicago. He had it coming. I recorded it. Or strawberry wine. I will give you some strawberry wine. Okay, this is making me think of The Great Mouse Detective. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. The way that she like slammed down onto like metallic gears and bounced off of them. Okay, Majora's Mask or Big Ben from Great Mouse Detective. Oh, good gracious. Not a fan of all this. This is like a Kingdom Hearts boss. Or the Scarecrow from Arkham Asylum. Is this supposed to be like Satan? Oh shit, I just got crushed. How do I hurt you? Oh my god, what's happening? Oh! Oh shit! Oh, penis poop. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. This does feel final bossy. Get out of my life, you're ugly. Take that. How do you like insults? I need some Buffy level punning to talk trash to this wannabe raincoat killer. Stop dropping Legos on me. Whoop, girl. Final Fantasy 14 trial boss ass fight, right? You're not gonna survive this. Did I mention that Ted? No, I don't think you ever have mentioned about Ted. But I appreciate that. Oh. Get out of here. Was that really that easy? Why do I feel like I'm in for A nasty surprise. Oh. Cool. It has phases. This is like Dark Souls. This is like Dark Souls or all of those other difficult games. I should probably... We just watched it the other day and it's so good. John Ritter is so great as Ted. Oh, heavens, that gave me a fright. What the fuck did I... Oh, there's the lanterns, but how do I... Oh! Oh! It's like he's got a bunch of tongues. Why can't we aim higher? Oh my god, his balls are coming so fast now. That's right, bitch. Get your photo taken. Welcome to 1 hour photo. That was kind of a scary movie with Robin Williams. I don't know if y'all ever saw that movie. Okay, now it's gonna have its like nasty little minions try to get me. Ugh. Ew. Oh boy. Hey Chris, it's good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. Okay, now he's gonna like lick, right? Now's the lick part. Lick. You are so ugly. I feel like that was way easier than the spider. Run, mama, run. Kick it. Bye. Okay, we got the leaves plus ending. Acid, thank you for getting an early log-on spot. How are you? You see the Prince Valiant Bob? The Prince Valiant / Snow White Bob? About to heat up some fries? Yum. always the right time for fries. Now we're going to heaven. Okay, FMV. Is that a cat?
These photos.
Congratulations. You made it. Though, for a moment there, I thought you might end up like one of them.
Made it? What are you talking about? Who are you? What is this place?
I wish I knew. I was exactly like you. Until I made it to the end. I fought so hard, hoping for answers.
The journal. It was yours.
My journal. This place. It has a mysterious way of holding on to our memories. Mine must have melded somehow. My understanding of this place is deeper, but not complete. I've been here for so long, but I still don't understand it.
What happens now?
To be honest, I don't know. I couldn't stop you before you got to the end. I don't even know why I tried. I think I was afraid of what would happen if you succeeded. So when you beat me, I fled. But this place, it brought you back to me. Maybe it's my time that's come to an end.
Why even stay here in the first place? Did you ever try to leave?
Try to leave? I had no reason to. There's nothing for me out there. But then again, this place, it takes everything that you have. It shows you the worst parts of your life, the terrible things that haven't happened to you yet. And then it traps you. I couldn't leave. At least when I took the cloak, I felt like I belonged here.
Before I came here, that's when I felt hopeless. I was only focused on my own misery. But the further I explored, the more I realized that this place, our memories, our fears, they don't define us. Whether you planned it or not, your journal and those photos of those who couldn't make it as far as we did, they helped me realize that I'm not alone. So many others came before me, and their stories ended here. But I don't think ours has to. We made it this far. That has to count for something.
I don't know. I do want to believe that. I am glad you're here. But even if you're right, I don't think there's any way for me to escape this place. I've gone too far. Spent too long here. I've become a part of it. And I'm afraid there's nothing left for me in that world.
I can't promise anything for sure. But we'll never know if we don't try. Will you just try with me?
Hey, Blazing Fire. It was just a dream. Yeah, Mulder's I Want to Believe poster was in her room. So you go into her room in that neighborhood world. That's not a picture of her grandpa. Okay, so I was thinking the person that left the journals was her best friend, whose mom had died, and her best friend became or her good friend became obsessed with getting here. So I was thinking that's the tape keeper was her best friend. I don't know. I don't know where they're... Oh, I guess that's the spider. That's the giant spider. Interesting. Blazing Fire, how are you doing? I was in the ending cutscene of this game. Well, now there's one more ending that I can get. Applause, thank you. Final thoughts on the game? I think it has some rough edges, and again, I think this might be the person's first game release, so I feel like I could use a little bit more TLC. I feel like there were just some things that weren't communicated super well, and you get the entire story basically at the end of the game, if you get this ending. So out of 10, I would say this was a 6. Maybe 6.5. I would recommend it if you are into Silent Hill / Resident Evil. They're very different, but this is Resident Evil style inventory system. There's combat in it, but it's mostly better to avoid the combat, I would say. I didn't find any more mods for the camera to make the camera stronger or better, so I don't know if there's just the one. You would think that there would be one hidden in each level that increases the power of the camera. Thank you for the lurk, MJ. I would say if you're into indie horror, I think the music's pretty good. But I would get this one on sale. Okay, so my plan now is I want to see the other ending and then start inside. This Vincent Adinolfi basically did so much, like everything almost. I just keep seeing their name popping up on every screen. Love that. Gotten an achievement for beating the game. Yes, yes, MJ. It's the ending. It's the ending credits. Oh, Susie Hunter. I'm pretty sure she's the Sphere Hunter on YouTube. That's really cool. You did not spoil yourself. I am going to reload though and try to get a different ending, so you are going to want to like not watch. I did beat it. I did beat it. Well, I'd read on How Long to Beat that this game was only like 2.5 hours. And I was like, wait, this is my third night streaming it basically. But I've also been talking a lot, you know. You too can beat this game, Nick. MJ, Nick, everybody out there, I believe in you. You can beat this game if you want to. Do you want to? I don't know. I don't know, like, I think I got the, like, best secret ending. I think that it said that there's 3 endings. Let's see, endings. Tell me the ending. There are 3 endings to the game. Okay. There are 3 endings. Or more like 2 major endings. Okay. If I made a game, I'd make a lot of the things that determine the ending by things you do at the beginning, so you have to play it all over again. So you have to play the whole game over again. Not so you could just like reload and be like, oh, I'm going to do this differently. Audio sample attribution. Man yelling, smashes bottle. Jacob's ladder, long. Interesting. It's so... all of these different sounds that they used. Diabolical. And then I go into Twitch streams, and if anyone was like, I'm not doing that all over again, I'd type, good riddance. You would troll people. I love that. I could see that. Good riddance. You are not a true fan in the first place. Well, in Omori, it's like that. These things at the ending, there's things at the ending, but also an entire different route determined by the start. I think I did know that when I was playing it. And then I got distracted. Maybe that's when I started playing Final Fantasy XIV. I was just thinking I need to replay Omori. I'll live vicariously through you, maybe, Nick. I have it, I just... Oh, I got an achievement for beating the game without dying, which is very surprising. Heartworm. Completion time 3 hours. I used 11 healing items. Is it going to give me a grade? I took 350 photographs. Look at these photographs. Would it be weird if I went into your Discord and just streamed games all day? No. I got a D. I got a D? Really? I didn't die though. How dare. Okay, I changed my review. It's a 4. Just kidding. Whatever. I don't know if that's going to give me like an additional camera mod. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be too much of a difference between that ending and the other ending that I can get. We're doing well, Kat. How are you? Happy Tuesday. MJ, look away. I'm at the ending. Going in for the ending again. Okay, so I'm not going to put the photo in this time. Not going to put the photo in this time. Okay, and I already got my little thingy.
These are my
Oh, I can't skip
thoughts
this?
from the time I was able to form my first words. Half of this doesn't make any sense. My childish thoughts are all jumbled and mostly nonsense. I can tell when I started to grow up. I was so sad, frustrated, scared. I felt like the world betrayed me. Looking further in. Holy shit, the words are appearing as I think. 1, 2, resting.
Doing good, my friend. Oh my gosh. Love a
I'm
nice,
getting nauseous reading.
love a nice fresh haircut. Hopefully you feel all like light and breezy. I was thinking I might cut my hair tomorrow. I feel like it needs a trim. Okay, back to this disaster. Oh yeah, there is a way to turn off the door opening animations. Maybe that's how people are doing it in 40 minutes. They turn off the door opening animations and they skip the cutscenes. They skip the cutscenes. Yeah, this boss fight is like way easier than the spider. That spider was something else. God awful. You're very predictable, which I love. We love predictability in a boss fight. close because you're just gonna go all wild. Ooh. Ooh, girl. Lower the lanterns, please. Take a nice quick little break in the middle of this boss fight so we can run to the restroom, and I will see you in just a few. The music is good, yes. Well, since we've already seen this boss fight, let's just go ahead and get back into it. I'm like rearing to go. Okay, now. Are those things? I was like, what's happening? Why is there no action? Tapekeeper. I'm really wondering how different this ending is going to be. I get the leaves ending. And I guess she's all distraught because the camera's like in pieces or broken or disassembled. I guess it's broken. She's crying. What is that noise supposed to be? It's like a little... Okay, so we're back with the tape keeper.
Congratulations. You made it. Though, for a moment there, I thought you might end up like one of them.
It would have been cool if these photos were the ones you took in game.
What are you talking about? Who are you? What is this place?
I guess these photos are of everybody that's died.
I was exactly like you until I made it to the end. I fought so hard, hoping for answers.
The journal. It was yours.
My journal. This place. It has a mysterious way of holding on to our memories. Mine must have melded somehow. My understanding of this place is deeper, but not complete. I've been here for so long, but I still don't understand it.
What happens now?
To be honest, I don't know. I couldn't stop you before you got to the end. I don't even know why I tried. I think I was afraid of what would happen if you succeeded. So when you beat me, I fled. But this place, it brought you back to me. Maybe it's my time. It's come to an end.
Why even stay here in the first place? Did you ever try to leave?
Try to leave? I had no reason to. There's nothing for me out there. But then again, this place, it takes everything that you have. It shows you the worst parts of your life, the terrible things that haven't happened to you yet. And then it traps you. I couldn't leave. At least when I took the cloak, I felt like I belonged here.
Ahoy, Dizzy, how are you?
Before I came here, that's when I felt hopeless. I was only focused on my own misery. But the further I explored, the more I realized that this place, our memories, our fears, they don't define us. Whether you planned it or not, your journal and those photos of those who couldn't make it as far as we did, they helped me realize that I'm not alone. So many others came before me, and their stories ended here. But I don't think ours has to. We made it this far. That has to count for something.
I don't know. I do want to believe that. I am glad you're here. But even if you're right, I don't think there's any way for me to escape this place. I've gone too far, spent too long here. I've become a part of it. And I'm afraid there's nothing left for me in that world.
I can't promise anything for sure. But we'll never know if we don't try. Will you just try with me?
Doing well, how's the games? Going well. I just finished this game and I went back to get another ending. They left stories. Yeah, basically everybody. Well, I don't know if she was murdering them too. Like all those photographs of people who made it to this other dimension and got murdered by the monsters. I'm glad that you're doing well. This seems just like the other ending. Did I miss? Was something different? Yeah, that seemed just like the last one. It seemed the same to me. Yeah. What's the difference between leaves and leaves plus ending in our game? It says like just a cutscene once you beat the game, as well as a different achievement for each. But it seemed all endings. Oh, okay, because of the extra scene at the end where Sam returns home and inspects a photo of her and another girl. Okay, so that was in the Leaves Plus, is the photo of her and the other girl, is what this guide says. So that's the difference. Well, where's the game script? Like, where's the credits? The credits just shut off. Yeah, Pinka Eye for. I was like, I just saw that and I already forgot about that. But yeah, that's the difference, according. I'm so thankful that somebody wrote it out. Okay, now we have. Okay, well, that was Heartworm. Another D. There's also an ending if you don't give any photographs into like that frame thing, and I guess that's the bad ending, but I should have saved the photographs in the chest, but I didn't, so we'll never know. Actually, someone probably has it on YouTube. Okay, well, I'm calling that one done. Finished. Finito. I'm sure YouTube knows. Okay, now I just want to change things up.